It's great. It's really good to have won it. There's a lot of really good journalists reporting in this area, covering the sector, and it's great to have been recognised alongside them tonight. I mean, we're kind of lucky to work in an industry that's been able to thrive in a year like this, or at least to not be as disrupted as many others. And I think the amount of interest there is in what we do as journalists is really important, and it's a great feeling.
It feels fantastic. I mean, I've been really pleased to have won it, and to have been, among my peers, to been recognised. It's just fantastic, and I feel very chuffed. I mean, it's very nice to be recognised.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It was a really great surprise. I know there's been a lot of really good journalism focused on the business financial side, the sector, the last 12 months. So yeah, it was a nice surprise at the end of a challenging 12 months. I just think it's really important the way it recognises the work that the trade press covering the construction sector has done for many years now. I think there's so many important topics from sort of Grenfell and HS2, the government's infrastructure spending, what have you, skill shortages, etc. I think it's really important that we actually recognise the really good coverage and really good journalism that's being done in the sector.
Oh, it's great to have won at the IBP Awards this year, especially after such a traumatic and difficult year, when probably like lots of my colleagues at other titles, we're wrapped up with covering the pandemic, but also suffering from it ourselves as an organisation. So to have come through that and to have won an award feels like a double triumph, to be honest. IBP's always been there throughout my journalism career, my early days on building design and building. It was the thing that everyone aspired to win. It caused great competition within the office. I remember we'd all go en masse, the whole team would go down to the IBP Awards. Often you'd be competing against your colleagues. So it really feels like part of the family, to be honest. I mean, Design is a global organization and we enter awards all around the world, but it always feels a bit special. It always feels a bit like coming home when the IBPs come around.
It is just fabulous to have won this wonderful award at the IBPs. I just really think it's testament to such a strong editorial team at the AJ, such dedicated, talented journalists, and it is a privilege to work with them. This really is a delight at what has been really quite a challenging and tough year, I think, for the whole journalism profession, for the architecture profession. So it's wonderful to be recognised in this way. We're thrilled. Can I just say as well, thank you so much to the judges and to the sponsors, and to Gerald for all their hard work to make the IBP Awards such a success. Thank you.
It's fantastic to win an IBP award. In this year in particular, it's been a really difficult year for Design, but for everyone in the industry, I know. A really tough year. So to be getting to the end of it, winning an award for a project that really kind of took on the kind of coronavirus pandemic in a way, tried to provide something for our audience, for our clients, for the architecture and design community. It's really great to be honoured at the end of the year, and now at the end of 2020, things are looking a lot more positive, a lot brighter, certainly than they did in March, April when we were planning Virtual Design Festival.
Absolutely delighted. I thought it was an incredibly strong category, some really good entries there. It's been a really challenging year for lots of different reasons, so it's really nice to get some recognition for my work, and to celebrate alongside lots of other brilliant journalists.
It's always great to get some recognition at the IBP Awards. The IBPs is a awards do which specialises in the built environment media, so we're up against our direct competitors, and as a result, it's always satisfying to win something. So it was great that we got a bit of acknowledgement this year, myself and others on the team.
Thank you so much for the award for New Journalist of the Year. It's crazy to win this award after it's been such a kind of strange year. So it's a very, very nice end to the year, and I just want to thank my editor for giving me the job in the first place, and the team which I work with every day, because they're an amazing team, and it's just an inspiring place to work. So thank you so much.
So winning the awards was a massive shock, firstly, but a really great moment of what has been a pretty rubbish year, to be fair. But winning 3 awards at the IBPs was a real highlight, and it was a really great night as well. I think picking up Journalist of the Year was definitely probably one of the highlights of my career, particularly when you put in perspective the sort of major talent that I was up against. So it's a really great highlight of my career, and also shows, I think the night showed just how high quality the journalism coming out of the built environment sector is at the moment. The IBP Awards is the kind of key day for many of us. Unfortunately, we couldn't be there in person this year. We usually have a good time, but it's such an important and great event, and it's excellent to sort of be recognised amongst your peers, and winning is an even bigger bonus, which I experienced this year.